Hi, everybody. My name is Dr. Terry Tomlinson. I'm a board certified naturopathic doctor and master herbalist. And I am so excited to share some great information about activation over supplementation for natural wellness. See, I always have to show a slide like this because we all have to understand that we live in a hijacked environment. I mean, when you look at these pictures, the smog, the poor diet, the spraying of chemicals everywhere, what's above us, what's below us, the trash, the stress, there are trillions of free radicals being created in our bodies daily. So, we're going to talk about foundational health throughout the body. And I'm going to introduce the most exciting activation stack called Healthy Edge Stack. And it's made up of two products essentially. Our flagship product, Protandem NRF2, the discovery that changed everything, and P84, which is emerging science that connects everything. So with Protandim NRF2, for those of you that have already heard about this product, it is like a non-negotiable. There's 5 ingredients that you're familiar with, but what you have to know about it, green tea, ashwagandha, turmeric, bukapa, milk thistle, is it's about nutrigenomics. And nutrigenomics means taking natural compounds and putting together synergistically so that when they enter the body, they activate the body to do what it ought to be doing. And in the case of this one little yellow tablet, your own body will start creating antioxidants at a rate of 1,000,000 per second every second of the day. It reduces your oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days, and you're going to see serious science that backs it up. It increases the master regulator of the body, glutathione, by 300%. And we're talking about your body producing it. Catalase, an enzyme, is increased by 40%. And superoxide dismutase, which we didn't even know was in our body, is typically gone by the age 20, is increased 30%. And you see a little graph down there that shows that even if they investigated each one of the ingredients separate, they are great. They're God's pharmacy. We love them. But when they're synergistically put together, look at the difference in what kind of delivery you're going to have in your body. So, what can happen with uncontrolled oxidative stress? Okay, you can see here what free radical damage does to the body. It affects everything: your heart, your skin, your kidneys, your joints, your lungs, your brain, your immune system, blood vessels, multi organs, and your eyes. Oh my gosh. But here's pubmed.gov, and you can go there yourself and you can pull up studies on Protandim NRF2 from all kind of institutes that you already know and rely on. Here's the reason why. There was an ABC primetime investigative report done in 2005 with John Quiones, for those that remember, looking for products that are making claims, but trying to find whether it's real or not. And in the case of our product, they did a live blood test on national TV to disprove what the company claimed. And guess what? In 2 weeks, John Quiones reduced his own oxidative stress by 45%. And that's why there's so many studies. I mean, everybody went to town: American Heart, Johns Hopkins, Harvard, the National Institute on Health, and even Washington State University. And Washington State University, in their study, posted that Protandim NRF2 potentially was the most extraordinary therapeutic and preventative breakthrough in the history of medicine. So, why is it different? Okay, it's activation. See, in our company, everything is created so that you take it, Healthy Edge Stack, and make it the antioxidants and the gut peptides. See, your body, the way it makes it is way more powerful than anything you could supplement with. Antioxidants you make will keep cells in balance. Gut peptides you make regulate, repair, and restore the balance to your communication system. Together, they form a 24/7 offense and defense where your body is constantly being bombarded. So take P84, make your own gut peptides, because it activates 14 specific peptides that regulate, repair, and restore the entire gut as an organ. And here's something to pay attention to. Most people think the gut is only the microbiome, and they take probiotics, which are good, don't get me wrong, but the gut has three parts: the microbiome, the gut barrier, and the control center that is responsible to send correct signals to the cell. I mean, I could say that over and over again so people understand that that tube from your throat to the exit point is beyond important. So let food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food. We've heard that through the years from Hippocrates. So with Phytopower 1, you feed and diversify. It contains essential whole foods that are beneficial, targeted probiotics, and powerful digestive enzymes to feed and diversify the gut microbiome, the body's center of health. And then over on the Phytopower 2, we're going to detox and balance. And it contains specialized blends that were specifically designed to help the body cleanse the microbiome of harmful toxins and promote healthy environment for beneficial bacteria to grow and flourish. But what makes P84 better? Because most green supplements, they contain greens. I mean, I'm a naturopathic doctor. I've been recommending them for years. There may be a few probiotics in it, maybe some enzymes, but P84 has phytonutrients, polyphenols, targeted probiotics, prebiotics, digestive enzymes, fermented foods, superfoods, postbiotics. Holy cow, yes, all of that in one system. See, again, Hippocrates said that all disease begins in the gut. We've heard that for years, but what did that exactly mean? Well, you're looking here at all the axes in the body. See, your microbiome is responsible for over 2/3 of the activation of your body systems. And you can look and see the heart, the lung, the bones, the muscles, the gut, the brain gut axis is huge. Liver, pancreas, skin, kidneys. I mean, what goes on in that microbiome is affecting everything throughout your entire body. Guys, plant life gives life. And here's the functions of the human microbiome. Okay, we've got digestion and nutrient absorption. That helps break down food, produce vitamins. Vitamins like your B vitamins, vitamin K, etc., are all created in that microbiome and improve nutrient uptake. Your immune support trains and strengthens the immune system, helping defend against pathogens. The metabolic balance, holy cow, regulates metabolism and influences weight, blood sugar, and energy levels. And then, of course, the gut barrier. I mean, we've all heard that. I know you're familiar with that because we're hearing more and more and more these days about leaky gut. So it's going to maintain the intestinal lining. I need to get this thing out of here. Good golly, what's that doing? Maintain the intestinal lining and prevent toxins and harmful microbes from entering the bloodstream. And then we have, of course, the brain-gut communication center. It's producing your neurotransmitters like serotonin and GABA that affect your mood, your stress, your brain health, and finally the detoxification. It helps to neutralize and eliminate harmful chemicals and waste products. But look over here to your right. I just actually researched this, and 74% of people are not getting enough of your green vegetables and fruits, including like green apple. 70% are not getting enough of the yellow orange veggies and fruits. 70% are not taking in enough of the reds, pomegranate, beets, all the things that really affect your cardiovascular system. And 88% of the people are not getting enough blues and purples. Lots of people have moved to blueberries, but like the purple fruits and veggies, not so much. So here's what's in the product. This is just going to blow your mind. Okay. Whole foods. We've got the greens that really affect immunity and anti-aging, like barley grass, green apple, kale, spinach, broccoli, chlorella, etc. We've got the yellow orange that affect energy and vitality, your carrots, papaya, sweet potatoes, orange, pumpkin, and literally lots of vitamin A going in with those color fruits and vegetables. And then we have the red. That's your circulatory system in your blood. Pomegranate, we're familiar with for circulation. We're also familiar, typically, I am with Duluth for your thyroid. And certainly the beets we know cleans the blood. But all of the other things, your cherries, your cranberry, raspberry, etc. What about the blue purple for mental health? Blueberries, blackcurrant, bilberry. Do you know bilberry was used extensively in World War II for night blindness? Purple coneflower, grape. Grapes are amazing, especially if they came with the original seeds in them. Powerful antioxidants. Purple cabbage, the ebony carrots. Okay, so over here, we have the botanical blends, the phytonutrients, the detox blends like your blueberries, grapeseed extract. Holy cow, what an amazing, powerful thing that is. Acai, beetroot, cranberry, pomegranate. Or what about glutathione precursors that go in the body? Chlorella, spinach, kale, kelp, spirulina, or toxic binding blend. I mean, it just is mind blowing what this product is delivering. Blackberries, raspberry, currant, purple carrot. And how about the fermentative assistance blends? So you've got chicory root, you've got plum ferment, you've got kombucha, you've got umbashi, and then probiotics that are going to cut through the short chain fatty acids, the gut barrier, and take care of the integrity blend. All kinds of the most powerful probiotics. But they don't stop there. Now we have pre, pro, and postbiotics as well. The prebiotics are full of beneficial bacteria, the Jerusalem artichoke, inulin, a baobab. We've got probiotics, 10 different powerful strains on this, and the postbiotics that are your digestive enzymes, papain, amylase, cellulase, and bromelain. And I love to point out digestive enzymes because you really have to understand to break down those carbohydrates in your body, you have to have amylase to turn it into glucose. You have to have lactase in order to break down lactose into simple sugars. You need papain and bromelain to break down the proteins and turn them into amino acids. And get this, your body doesn't even produce 9 of the essential amino acids. It has to come from food. And then we've got lipase, which breaks down the fats, turns them into fatty acids and glycerol. And finally, cellulose to break down cellulose into simple sugars and prebiotics. Guys, 10 products in one. That's what you're getting with this one system. I mean, look at it. Probiotics, targeted probiotics, postbiotics, detox toxin binders, glutathione precursors, fermented assistants, green blends, red blends, orange yellow blends, blue purple blends, 10 different systems in one. And I love this slide because I love this Dr. Casey Means. I don't know how many of you have read her book, but holy cow, you should go out and get it. It's called Good Energy. And in that book, first of all, it is a groundbreaking guide to optimizing your metabolic health, preventing chronic disease, and achieving overall wellness through simple lifestyle changes. A quote from her book: what if depression, anxiety, infertility, insomnia, heart disease, erectile dysfunction, type 2 diabetes, Alzheimer's, dementia, cancer, and many other health conditions that torture and shorten our lives actually have the same root cause? What if? And the truth is, They do. And our ability to prevent and reverse these conditions and feel incredible now is under our control and way simpler than we think. The key is our metabolic function and the way we make energy in our cells and bodies. The ability to make good energy in our bodies is the most important and least understood factor in our overall health and the biggest blind spot in healthcare. And I will tell you something about this young woman. She was an intern for the National Institute on Health when she was only 16 years old. She was president of her Stanford class when she was 18. She had the best undergraduate biology thesis at age 21. She was top of Stanford Medical School by 25 years old. She was a surgical resident for ear, nose, and throat by 26, winner of the Ear, Nose, and Throat Research Awards by the time she was 30. She's published in premier medical journals and presented her research in front of national conferences. I mean, this girl is smart as anything. And I love the information she has because I've been studying natural health for 45 years. And I know so much of what she's saying to be fact. So, how do we use this product? Oh my gosh, it's so simple. You take PhytoPower 1 and you take PhytoPower 2, two separate containers, and you put them in essentially 8 ounces each, but 16 ounces of water ideally. It's delicious, but you can also mix it into juice. You could put it in smoothies, coconut water. Certainly, we have lots of people putting it in their Axio or combining some Axio in it. Just don't put it in anything hot because you will destroy the enzymes that you need to break down food in your body. So what can you expect from this product? Well, from month 1 to month 2, you're in reset. And the goal is going to be to eliminate harmful bacteria and begin restoring your balance. By month 3 and 4, you're starting to repopulate and diversify. So your goal is going to be promoting the most ideal microbiome environment. By month 5 and 6, you're starting to optimize. The goal there is to begin to improve every connection, optimize the gut body access. You see, in LifeVantage, we take it to make it because LifeVantage is the activation company. Guys, I hope this information is helpful for you and your health. Of course, for moving your family forward, but also for all the people you come in contact with, you could help, starting with cleaning up this whole entire microbiome. Thank you so much for listening, and best wishes for good health.